eyes open, even though it feels impossible to do. The pain in my face is overwhelming, but for a moment it becomes background noise when I see Luca hovering over my father. The world around me is silent. There is no sound, and all I can do is watch in horror as Luca transforms right before my eyes, becoming someone else entirely. Fear replaces any happy thoughts I ever had about him. There is a darkness in his eyes that makes it hard for me to breathe. Terror reignites in my veins as I lie helplessly on the floor and watch my father's head bounce against the ground over and over again like a basketball. Luca's lips move, pulling back into a sinister grin as he speaks, but I can't hear what he's saying. I'm drowning in the chaos. My eyes drift to a dark spot forming on the floor beneath my father's head. Blood. The puddle grows bigger and bigger, and it seems like forever before Luca stops. I can't look away from his hands. They're coated in blood. So much blood. I shake when his eyes find mine. His penetrating stare submerges me into icy water. I'm afraid. I want to move, to run before he hurts me too, but I can't make my limbs work. Pain blankets every inch of my body. The darkness in Luca's eyes fades slowly, and he looks down at my father and back at me as if he's trying to piece the puzzle of what he's done together. The person I thought he was all along, the White Knight, a friend, reappears. In a flash, he crosses the room, fear overtaking his features while his gaze sweeps over my body. I struggle to move, trying to scoot away from him, but any type of movement makes the throbbing in my head worse. I'd rather die than attempt to move right now. With his powerful arms, he picks me up off the floor and holds me to his chest. I push with all my strength, trying to escape him, but I'm in too much pain, too far gone to care what happens next. The coppery tang of blood is all I can smell as I breathe through my nose. Luca peers down at me, his eyes liquid pools of amber. "Call an ambulance," I croak, afraid that my father may be dead before they arrive.
"Everything is going to be okay. He'll never hurt you again. I swear on it. No one will. Not as long as I'm breathing."
I want to cry, but the tears aren't there. I'm broken. The man I thought would never hurt me, that would save me from everything, just took my entire life and crushed it into a million pieces. Chapter 1. Claire. Present. I keep my eyes trained to the floor, walking down the long hallway that leads to the double doors ahead. All I have to do is get outside, and I'll be free of this building and the people inside of it for the rest of the day. The dull sound of footsteps and chatter echo around me as the hallway fills with students being released from their last class of the day. Everything I do is to limit the amount of attention I bring on myself. Today, however, there is no avoiding Cinderella's 3 wicked stepsisters. I look up just in time to see the 3 witches leaning against a nearby locker. My gut tightens like a knot being pulled tight. I hate them. Hate how they make me feel, how they bully me, making fun of me because I can't hear properly. Because the teacher always makes me sit up front because I have to ask people to repeat questions or look at me so I can read their lips. They don't like me because I'm different. If only they knew what made me this way, what caused me to lose my hearing. Maybe then they would be a little more compassionate. Or maybe not. Arabella sticks her heeled foot out at the last moment, and before I can stop, I trip over it, barely catching myself with my hands. My face nearly collides with the linoleum. Pain ripples up my arms from hitting the floor, and I grit my